Welcome back everyone to my channel, and today I'm going to switch it up for you guys. I'm going to do something a little different. I'm coming up with this series called Real Talk with Jay, and basically what that is you guys can send me DMs on my Instagram of questions you want me to answer. So it can be anything from relationship advice, life advice, girl advice, whatever it is. Nothing is off limits. You can send me a DM. So I have already so many questions that some of you have sent me, and let's get started.
Is your head spinning too?
Question number 1. How does one decide to give up their normal life to pursue their dreams? Whew. This is hard. I can only speak through my experience, and honestly, you just have to go for it. You know, there might be some people, you get pushback from some people, but to be honest, I think you need to just go for it and try it, and it's gonna be hard, but if you give it your all, then I think that it's worth it. You don't wanna look back and say, wow, I never followed my dream, and be disappointed. Question number 2. This is kind of a long one, so I'm going to paraphrase. Basically, they're asking how to not be an open book on the first date, to find out a happy medium between how much to share and how much not to share. So as a girl, we don't like when it's all about you and all you want to talk about is, you know, what kind of car you drive or how much money you make. Like, that's to us is a turnoff. And I think there's 3 things you can follow that are really helpful on a first date. Girls don't want to hear you talk about how much money you make. Girls don't want to hear about your exes or about politics. Bye. And I think if you stay away from those topics, then it will be a lot smoother. And as far as like sharing too much, no one wants to hear your sob story. I think you really are looking for a connection on the first date, so it's really important to ask questions about the girl and she'll ask questions about you and really kind of do that back and forth kind of thing. I hope that answers your question. All right. Best way to start up a conversation with your crush. Go up and talk to her. Girls love a guy that takes initiative. So if you go up and you're like, hey, like, what's going on? Then I think that's a turn on for girls. We don't like guys that kind of beat around the bush and are a little like awkward, and just go right up like, hey, how's it going? Like, what are you up to this weekend? And ask her, like, would you want to hang out this weekend? And 9 out of 10 times, she'll probably be like, yeah, I would like that. And if for some reason says no, or I have a boyfriend or whatever, you gotta move on. Okay. What can be the best first date idea besides a bar? I'm not 21. Coffee dates are great. Going for ice cream is great, depending on what type of girl she is. But like for me, I love going hiking, going for a walk. Those kinds of things can be great first date. I think that takes the pressure off than sitting like and having dinner or having lunch. It's like you're walking and you're talking, and I think that can be easier on a first date. Also, get creative. You can have fun with it. If it's someone that you really like and you want to make it special, you can plan a first date that could be really fun. All right. What makes you a good girlfriend?
Well, I think I'm a great girlfriend.
Just kidding. I think what makes a good girlfriend and what makes a good boyfriend is communication. It's key. If you're not telling the other person how you're feeling, it gets, pent up inside, and then you explode, and that's how major fights happen. So if you're honest from the beginning and you're communicating the whole time, it makes the relationship so much easier. And also having fun. Like for me and David, we work so much, but it's important to like have funny moments or to do stuff that makes us smile, because it keeps the relationship exciting. And that's really important when you're with someone for a while. All right, next question. What must I do when my girlfriend is cheating on me? Bro, you gotta get the fuck out. Cheating is unacceptable. Some people can make it work, but for me, I just think it's a no-no. Your self-worth is better than that. If someone truly wants to be with you, they won't cheat. And that's like the harsh reality, but there is no mistake. There is no, oh, I got too drunk or whatever. Honestly, if someone's cheating on you, you need to leave, you need to move on, and you need to find someone that actually respects you. Oof, you're getting me heated. Okay. How do I balance my gym schedule between playing sports and my schoolwork. So for me, I was a college athlete and I was also a psych and bio major. So it's really hard. You have to be a planner. You have to set a time for certain things. You know, I'd wake up in the morning and I would know, okay, I have 4 hours of studying, getting my work done. I'd take a break and go to the gym. I'd block off another hour and then go back, do my schoolwork. So for me, it was making a schedule and something that you could stick to. So that's what I recommend. Make a schedule, find time where you can put it in. And sometimes if you only have 35 minutes, that's okay. You can still work out in 35 minutes. It's better than nothing. Okay, so this one is, how would a guy start making a move on a girl that he's interested in, even though she is busy and doesn't answer a lot? If she's busy and doesn't answer a lot, that's kind of a red flag. To me, that sounds like she might not be interested. So again, I would be forward and I would, ask the girl, would you want to hang out? And if she's like kind of, I don't know, or she doesn't really respond, then you have to move on, because she's not being forward with you and she's not saying like, I'm not interested. She might be playing games, which you don't want to be part of that. So hey, I got a question. So I moved a little more than a year ago and I'm struggling to meet people and make friends. I talk to people and try to do things, but it doesn't always stick. I'm a little different than most people out here in LA. For example, I'm a cowboy, so I dress differently than everyone. Any advice to meeting new people? So that can be hard when you're in a new city and you don't know a lot of people and you might feel different. But my advice is, if you are a cowboy, what are you interested in? Are you interested in, riding horses? Are you interested in, anything to do with being a cowboy? And I'd find groups of other people who enjoy the same thing. And that is huge. So if you're someone that maybe likes a certain game, there's chat rooms you can get on that of other people that love that game. Or if you're really into running, find a running club. Those are a way to meet people that like the same things you like. So for me and David, when we moved here, we met a lot of people through the gym because that's something we really enjoy. Another thing to look into is, I know that in different cities, they have these groups where people get together and they talk about like their careers and their life and that kind of thing, and they usually meet at a bar. So I would look online and see, okay, when different events are going on, and that's another great way to meet people. All right, last question. I'm struggling with depression and I don't know what to do. Depression can be really hard to manage, and you may feel that you're trapped and you can't get out of bed, or that it's just getting worse. And I think this is where you need to look into helping yourself, and the best way to do that is through therapy. And I think a lot of people are scared to go to therapists and they're scared to talk to someone they don't know, but it's really just an unbiased person that can help you through dark times. I'm not just saying that because that was my field. I'm saying it through my own experience, and I think we don't talk about it enough. There is no shame in going to see someone. If anything, you just make your life better, and who wouldn't want that? It doesn't matter who you are or what you're struggling with. If someone could help, why wouldn't you take advantage of that? So my advice to you is, go see someone and better your life and better yourself and help get through those struggles, because you want to live a happy life, and that's so important. All right, guys, that's it. This series of Real Talk with Jay is done. If you guys have any suggestions or anything, please let me know in the comments below. I really enjoyed filming this. I think it's really fun getting your questions and trying to answer them. So yeah, let me know, and I'll see you next week.
We could be true. We can be true. I want you to see what I see in us. Something so real. Something so real. I want you to see.